Welcome back to another video, guys. You did it. You finally made it to the last step of the Total Money Makeover. This is baby step number 7, and that is building wealth for the long term. If you're not quite ready to build wealth yet, you still have debts to pay off, you don't have an emergency fund, or you have yet to start saving for retirement, go check out my other videos. There will be a Total Money Makeover playlist on my channel. Also later this week, I'll be coming out with a 7-step overview. That way we can talk about all the steps in one coherent video rather than 7 different ones. Today we're talking about the 3 reasons why you should build wealth. Obviously, you may have your own unique reasons or goals, which are personal to you, but these 3 things are what you should be striving for to do with your money. This video is going to be a little bit different than the other one because we're not talking numbers or statistics. This is really more about changing your mindset and making sure you stay on course to build wealth in the future. The first reason to build wealth is to have fun. This is important because from time to time you want to treat yourself. If you're solely worried about saving money for long periods of time, 3, 5, 10 years, chances are you're going to get burned out a lot quicker than someone who takes the time to enjoy and reward themselves for their good behaviors exemplified. Now, we talk about having fun in baby step 7, not necessarily in the earlier steps, because when you're trying to pay off your gross amounts of debt, or you don't yet have an emergency fund to protect yourself from anything that might happen to you which could set you back, then you should really be trying to limit your expenses as much as possible. Now that we're in the last step of the Total Money Makeover, and you've put some money aside, you've started to make investments into your retirement, you have a little bit more wiggle room with your money. Additionally, the cash flow coming in each month should be significantly more than it was when you were paying off your debts. That's because you're no longer putting all your extra money into your effort to attack those debts and get them paid off as quickly as possible. Now that that's all done, you should take some time for yourself and reward yourself. I truly believe this will encourage you to keep up with your plan of taking total control of your money, and I don't think it's at all unheard of for someone to save for 3 years straight, not reward themselves in any way. Their situation has slowly been improving, but because they're not motivating themselves along that path with small rewards, there's a higher probability that they might go off the deep end and buy a new car and buy a boat, and then essentially they're back to making payments on those things and they're back to square one. The second reason to build wealth, and this reason will increasingly help you build more wealth in the future, is to invest that money that you're making. Tomorrow's video is going to be on 10 different assets which you can focus on and put your money towards, which will increase your cash flow. But it's important that you never stop investing. As we've discussed on this channel before, a huge factor in successfully investing is time and how much you have for your money to exponentially grow. It is important that you keep contributing to your investments each month so they can keep growing in size and keep earning you more money in the long run. The third and most important reason, I believe, to build wealth is to give. Dave Ramsey explains in his book, The Total Money Makeover, that eventually when you have millions of dollars, you'll get tired of doing the same materialistic things all the time, buying cars, going on trips, and even over time the success of investing will lose its allure. But he does state, and this is a very interesting point, that financially healthy people never get tired of giving. They never get tired of helping other people out, whether it be in their communities or people they don't even know. I also think that this is the most important reason from a mindset perspective, because it will keep you humble. We see it all the time in our society that vast amounts of money change people fairly easily. There's stories all over the internet about people who win the lottery and all their relationships fall apart. They go and buy a huge house. They don't know how to manage their money properly, and then they end up becoming broke and having no one to turn to or no support system to back them up. When you give a portion of your money and you're truly helping people out, that feeling that you receive from doing so will encourage you to continue increasing your financial standing, so in turn you can continue helping others. Thank you all for tuning into the video today. I hope this truly helped develop your mindset and give you clear-cut reasons to want to build wealth other than to just buy a bigger house or a new car. I truly believe that understanding these 3 motives to build wealth will help you immensely on your journey to capture financial freedom. In doing so, it will also develop your understanding of why it is important to stay on track with your goals and not to lose control of your money after working so hard to dig yourself out of a hole in the first place. Hit that like and subscribe button, the notification bell as well, so you can be updated on when we post new videos. Come back tomorrow and we'll be talking about 10 different assets and things that you should be investing your time and money into, which will result in an increase in your annual income. As always, I'm Patrick Zimmerman. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.